Maple Delta, why do I love you? Because you're so very pretty. And you really make me wish that it was autumn now, which I really hope that comes soon. Really hope time can move forward so it can be colder. But it's the summer, so it's really hot and I don't like it. Anyway, welcome to part 57 of Atelier Ryza. Once again, we're still in side quest mode, so we're going to continue on with doing some side quests. So, we're going to continue on with our big doctor storyline this time, and we are going to see what this is all about and why the doctor is here instead of wherever he's supposed to be. Hey, is that Edward? Ryza, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you find that alchemist? No, but I did find some clues that someone passed through here recently, though. If she was here, it looks like she's already gone. I recognize this place, with its lovely crimson landscape. I'm glad he agrees. I came here once, long ago, but it hasn't changed a bit. This place must be really important to you. It is. It's where my friends and I went our separate ways. What do you mean? A few recruits stole our food and money and ran off. We had to decide whether to turn back or go forward. The alchemist and I were the only ones who wanted to push on. I guess I wanted to make a name for myself. But since we were all out of food anyway, the two of us just decided to keep going. If I turned back instead, my accident wouldn't have happened, and so that's what happened. Then again, I also wouldn't have met you, or anyone else on the island. Edward. Anyway, I should head back. I'm sure the village is missing its doctor. Yeah, true. I'm sure Agatha's gonna give you a proper scolding. Maybe. Well, I'll see you back on the island. Memorable place again. 30 coal from that. Well, more or less, it looks like Edward found what he was looking for indeed. So, guess we should be happy about that at least. Oh, thank God we get this song again. Thank God. I actually really like this one. I just mainly picked relaxing songs for the Atelier, so that's good. What's also good is the fact that we have every landmark discovered at Maple Delta, so really there's no better person to write in this one that has an additional scene than Ryza. And there it is. That should do it for the Maple Delta map. I think it has all the comments we could need. But wow, even though it's not far from the island, we had no idea this place existed. I always talked about wanting to go on adventures and try new things. But I guess I don't have to go far in order to find something nobody's ever seen before. I just never realized how close to adventure we really were. Maybe there's adventure to be found on our very own island. Bro, you have no idea. You absolutely have no idea about the adventure on your island, buddy. Absolutely. So anyway, here's Ryza's entry for Maple Delta. Pause the video if you want to read it, of course. And on screen right now are the other characters' entries. The Bowden District will house a new quest, the Place of Reunion. Or Red Onion. Possibly Red Onion. Edward, you're back sooner than I expected. Yeah, I didn't run into too much trouble on my way back. And like you thought, Agatha really let me have it. I told you! She also said that you made some medicine while I was gone. Thank you for taking care of that. That patient was really grateful too, of course. I'm glad it all turned out okay. But are you really done looking for that alchemist? Yeah, I'm not worried about it. If I'm patient, I'm sure she'll visit the island someday. She always used to say that every land grows its own type of knowledge. What? Take you, for example. You gather materials from the nearby land to do your alchemy. Oh, that's what it means. This may seem ungrateful, but I left the equipment you made for me in that forest. Maybe she'll find it and make her way to the island. If you happen to meet her, please let me know. Yeah, of course. Even after Agatha yelled at him, Edward seems really happy. It's too bad he couldn't find that alchemist, but I'm really glad he made it back. The doctor, baby, the doctor. That's the end of that quest line. Very nice indeed. And now I'm just absolutely hoping for Pamela side quests. Because to be perfectly frank here, to be absolutely frank with y'all, I probably wouldn't know jack about anything about how to unlock certain things or whatever else. Aha! Here we go. There it is. Yeah. Pixie Forest's Flowers Guard's garden will have something new for you. And it will be right over by the rest flower place thingamabob that I've made fun of before, but now I fully appreciate. Is that Daniel? What's the matter? I just saw Daniel and he ran off and hid. What the heck is he doing? Huh? Is that a harmonica? That doesn't sound like one at all, honestly. Daniel! Hey, Ryza. Fancy meeting you here. You were out traveling again, right? What was that about earlier? You heard that, huh? Yeah, I was just playing the harmonica you gave me. It has a really clean sound to it. Listen, I didn't go into that music shop not because I was out of money. It was because my daughter was there. Your daughter? You mean the one that left the island when I was still really little? Yeah. She always said she wanted to work somewhere where she could connect people directly with music. The outside world was too dangerous, I said. One day, I woke up, she was gone. Left nothing but a note. I regret that to this day. I wish I made more of an effort to understand her. She's still in touch with Jonah, and Jonah told me she met someone. And she's getting married. So, why don't you go back in and talk with her? Claudia? She left the island because she hated how closed off we were. I can't imagine she wanted to see my face now. But you can't know for sure without at least trying, right? If nothing else, you could have just walked in and talked to her about getting her harmonica fixed. I'm sorry, I guess it's not my place to say anything. No, it's fine. You're absolutely right. I put together a nice little travel kit. I decided to make my way to the city again. That's awesome! I'm glad to see you're so motivated. I'm sure I'll have a new story for you or two once I get back. Thanks, both of you. Be careful on your travels. Off he goes, like the good man he is. Daniel spends all of his time traveling, right? But he said he told his daughter how dangerous the world was. That's true. I guess he never really traveled before she left. Then maybe he started traveling in search of his daughter? I can't really say for sure. And that's the end of that conversation. And the end of that questline too. So, that is all good. I kind of feel like some of these I feel like some of these quests like end before they're supposed to, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But like now that I'm reading it, wait a minute. Oh my god, that's a Kilo plushie. Yo, okay. So I didn't really mention this before I get back to my point. I didn't really mention this beforehand, but like I love how the Atelier fills out with more stuff as, you know, time moves on. But you got a little Kilo plushie in there. Look at that. And a little Leela plushie too. I want these officially made. Please, for the love of God. I want to see these made Please.
どこに行くんだ
Oh my god. Can we? Can we?
よーし
Can we please? Okay. All right. So, let's get to my point. I feel like these side quests like get cut off before their time, I guess. I don't know. It's just like now that I'm reading them out loud, I was like, "Oh, that's it?" I was like, "Huh." Because usually side quests end, a quest line ends when you get 5 gold coins. So, I don't know. It's a little bit weird for me. It's a little bit weird, but, you know. Oh, what are you two up to? Oh, hello, Ryza. Hey, Peter here was just interviewing me. That's right. I wanted to find out what she thinks of Kirkin Island, being a mainlander and all. So, Ryza, you got any juicy new information for me? Let's see. Oh, Claudia, did you tell him about Daniel? Huh? Oh, wait, no, this is definitely part of it. Well, then, why don't I take this opportunity? Let's go! Wait, what? Wait, what was the other line before? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. I'm so glad event logs exist now. I'm home from my latest adventure, so allow me to tell you what I experienced along the way. 2 hours later. And so they were going to mail me my harmonica as soon as it's prepared. So you worked up the courage to talk to your daughter? Yeah, it seems like she's doing fine. I'm so glad I got to see her achieve her dream. So your daughter left the island and you tracked her down? As a fellow father, that's very touching. That's right. You have daughters too, right? Well, make sure you listen to them once in a while. Well, I'll do my best. Anyway, I've had a lot of fun on the mainland, but I don't plan on leaving again for a while. Huh? How come? I guess because I got to see my daughter? Not that it was my specific goal, but I feel satisfied now. Of course, if I ever feel the urge again, then I'll be more than happy to go wandering. Ryza, Claudia, thank you for all your support during this whole harmonica thing. Our pleasure. Daniel, please tell me more about your past adventures. Oh, sure thing. You won't believe the things I've seen. Well, then I'll see the two of you later. Man, forget about everything I said about like side quests things end abruptly before the time. I guess I don't know. Oh my god. I think. Oh, jeez. Oh, whoa. I had a little bit of a small burp right there. Oh my god, dude. What the? I think maybe I like to see some of the same things Daniel has seen. Well, he showed me some stuff like some old dirt he found. And some rotten food he thought it was interesting. Oh, maybe not. Well, he won't have any new stories for me for a while, but I'm glad to see Daniel happy again. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go, Daniel, bro. 500 coal, and speaking of which... well, not speaking of coal, but speaking of gold coin. Let's see what I get. Let's see what we have here. You have some recipes here. We have 62 golden coins. Jeez. Let's get moon magic, Rage of Gaia, and travel companions. And yeah, waterproof oil, battle tested gear, and flower at the sun, I suppose. Eternal crystal. Alright, so now with that all said, here are the new recipes that we can make here. Moon magic lets us learn how to make a lunar lamp. Rage of Gaia lets us learn how to make eternal fear. And travel companions allows us to make the migratory charm. And speaking of which, over at the Bowden District in Fresher's shop, I believe you can buy migratory charms. Yeah, special merchandise. Yes. For the limited items, you can buy a migratory charm that has Safety Prayer L, which increases status ailment resistance and nullifies 3 ailments at the start of a battle. So that's really nice, actually. So let's get that. We have some cold burn. I already have an exorcism branch, but we can buy a darkness dress that has accumulated mana M. So that's cool. We can get lapis papilli. Oh, jeez. We can buy up to 10 of those. I want to get some that we barely have. Actually, just kidding. Actually, just kidding. We can get as many of these as we want. It's all good. It's fine. And speaking of which, let's sell some stuff. Gold beehives are actually really good for selling. Well, not only can you get them really easily, but you can also just keep on selling them and selling them and selling them until you have as many as you like. And the unit price is actually not that bad at all if you plan on selling them in bulk. Like, around 25, 35 per coal per, that's really not that bad at all. I mean, it's called a gold beehive for a reason, obviously. You can also get a pretty decent price. You can also get a pretty decent price by selling silver beehives too. Which, again, you can easily get now at the Lys Valley. Or Lysy Valley, probably. I don't know. So let's sell some stuff. And there we go. Merchant's Knowledge. And in fact, actually, we kind of forgot to complete some exploration logs. So now that we have more than 5, Tal can get Crusher and Training. Claudia can get Intuition level 1 from Merchant's Knowledge. And now she has Merchant's Knowledge 2 to work on, which is basically sort of the same thing. Which is sell a bunch of items, and obviously the previously retrieved funds will go to that goal. And Leela has Pest Extermination 3 already done. And that's about it, actually. And you know what? We can actually sell more of those gold beehives, actually. You know, if I can ever find them, because sorting these items is weird. But at the very least, you can sort them by guide. Goldenite can also be a really good item to sell too. Especially, you know, you can find them basically really easily now. And actually sells a Holy Arbor Crystal. Whoa! Holy Arbor Crystal indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually. Dude, that's really good. I think we only need about like 500 more coal to actually get Merchant's Knowledge 2 up there. So let's do that. Intuition level 2. Easily done. Easy, easy, bro. It's easy. At the Bolden District, once again, there will be another quest. Entitled Doctor's Memory. Ryza, perfect timing. Edward told me all about what happened with that alchemist guy. And you were helping too? Oh yeah. Edward had to leave suddenly, and I had to make medicine for the people who'd been injured. Yeah, I heard all about that. I was actually there too, following the relief effort. Wow, really? Must have been pretty tough to be on location all the time. Hey, it's all part of the job. It kind of reminds me how things were back in the day, you know? What do you mean? Before I came to the island, I used to be a reporter for the city. See? Wandering the city, looking for stories, writing them up for all to read. So, pretty much the same you do here? Well, the difference is in the details. But here, I get to write exactly what I want. I'm glad I came to this island. Oops, I don't usually talk about myself this much. Anyway, could you tell me more about the medicine you made? I think that might actually take a while. Oh, sorry, but could you go ask Agatha for the details? And she nopes out of there. Hey, wait! Exactly, you could still see her, by the way. Whew, I managed to get away. I wonder if something happened to Peter back where he used to live. He's always asking me for news and stories, but I never get to hear anything about him. Well, maybe you ought to ask him. Probably. I don't know. 500 coal. I don't know. Like, take $500. Like, absolutely take $500, dude. Just for hearing him out. It's all good. Kirkin Port will house the new quest for you, which is Interview Request. And it's right over here where you skip travel. Oh, hey, Peter. Hey. Hey, Ryza. Looking for another scoop? Or did you find something yourself, even though nothing ever happens here? Actually, I was kind of hoping we'd continue your interview. Must be fate that we met here today. I know I asked you to bring me news, but in the meantime, all anyone can talk about is you. So I was hoping you could take more time to talk about you. Ooh, I guess I'm getting pretty popular, huh? Yep, everyone around here loves you. So what's your motivation for helping out everyone else? Huh? My motivation? Money? Yeah, relatable. Wait, no, the real reason is to help others is to help yourself. I see. So by helping others, you're helping yourself grow mature. Now that's a quote. Next question. Dang, dude, do it for the money. Okay, I think I'm ready for the article. Finally. Yeah, relatable. By the way, Peter, what do you like best about Kirkin Island? Huh? Well, no idea. What? Forever ago, when I was a reporter for the city, I started to lose faith in the articles I was writing. I kept asking myself what I was even doing in this line of work. Right around then, I was interviewing a merchant who told me about Kirkin Island. It really piqued my interest. I thought I'd never get over my writer's block in the city, so I just came here. And that was basically love at first sight. I went back to the city and to convince my wife to move here with me. Wow, you sure do move fast. Writing is the only thing I'm good at, so I wanted to use that to tell everyone about the island's charms. And now when I write an article, I know it's my voice and my true feelings, so it's really fulfilling. Sorry about that. Today was supposed to be all about you. Really, it's okay. Anyway, I better get going. I need to start compiling all these notes. It sounds like Peter's really been through a lot. But still, I get the feeling he'll never run out of positive energy. I had no idea I was so popular now. I guess it doesn't hurt to help out others. Again, that's cute. That's really cute. That he gives us creation and destruction. Along with 5 gold coins. Also, that's actually kind of relatable that when you get on by a certain company, like, tell them our voice in your writing. So it's not exactly IGN's voice, but it's more like the voice of someone else who works for IGN, but people mistake it for IGN, so for the whole company, so I guess that's sort of relatable. Anyway, Genesis Hammer. From creation and destruction, you can make yourself a Genesis Hammer now, which is a really good item for offense. So you're gonna need marble stone in order to do this, but the Genesis Hammer allows you to get to effect 1, which is the Mountain Crusher, all the way up to Continental Crusher. It deals moderate lightning damage with a chance for an instant KO, and at max tactics level it increases damage. So we're already off to a really cool start. Effect 2 is Earthquake. This creates an earthquake that delays the target's turn while increasing stun gauge damage. So that's another really good thing, yeah? Effect 3 is Echoing Seas. It reduces critical rate while also has a high chance of inflicting paralysis. So that's really good. And finally, Effect 4 is Colossal Hammer. It increases the area of effect. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir, indeed.
何をしようか悩んじゃうな
But yeah, if you probably can tell by a lot of it, and also by the right of the screen, this costs 5 CC in order to
何を
use.
しようか
It's a
悩んじゃうな
really powerful item for offense, and it should be treated as such. And obviously, you'll need plenty of metals and marble stones and Genesis stones in order to even consider making the best version of this item possible. So yeah, just be aware of that. Oh, and also, just be also aware that in order to decrease the core charge
とり
usage,
あえず
you'll need to have giant puny balls, and you'll need to have a dragon's eye for that. So yeah, why don't we actually just make some stuff?
どこにしよう
Let's actually finally do the thing that I've wanted to do for a while, and actually just make some things.
何を入れよう
So
いいもの
let's make some pretty good beehive stuff.
さあ
Or rather, just make some good honey because we factually need it.
これでさあどうだできたバッチリ
Is that element value 1? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I glopped up on that. Let's try again.
いいものできそう
There we go. Now it has element value 2. There we go. We're good.
できたバッチリ
Pachi. Yeah, there we
どう
go.
しようかな
And these don't actually have a lot to duplicate. It doesn't actually cost a lot to duplicate actually at this
これで
stage.
いいかなうまくいくかなやったできた
The reason why we're duplicating honey is because, well, the rosin pudding recipe has a recipe morph on
ど
it,
こに入れようかな
and I really want to actually get this recipe morph over with. And also, we just so happen to have a dragon egg now, so that's all good.
さあ何を入れよう
So let's do it.
いいもの
Let's get some unknown eggs in there,
何を入れるのがいいかな
some food items too. You'll need element value 2 in order to continue
何を入れ
with
るのがいい
making the
かな
honey. And then, once you do that,
うわいい感じだ
you'll unlock the recipe morph
何を入れよう
for cocktail
新しいも
lab.
のができちゃいそう
There we go.
どれがいいこれでいい
Scenting
か
it
な
clearly for the item, and that looks so adorable.
さあ
That looks like a little bento lunchbox. I really like that. Food mixture small, huh?
どこに入れよ
So
うかな
food mixture just simply heals HP, and the effect increases with tactics level. So this one is actually a pretty great healing item. Effect 1 is obviously food mixture, which we
次は
just
ど
went
うしよ
over.
うかな
Flavorful fruit, along with fruit cocktail, this is a fruity explosion in your mouth. If tactics level is 3 or higher, this recovers from KO as well as removing all status ailments. Along with fruit cocktail, which is much better. Because that effect happened, the recovering from, basically reviving from KO and remove all status ailments, has tactics level 2 equipped onto it. Basically, it happens sooner.
何をしようか悩んだ
I can't talk. You know I can't at this point in time. And effect 3 is stun gauge recovery, which is as simple as it sounds. Wow, we really don't have
さあ
have enough dragon eggs actually. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna have to learn that eventually.
どこに入れようかな
You know what? Yeah. Yes. Let's actually get in some more recipe morphs before we end
でき
this.
そうさあ何を入れよう
So let's get in that.
できそう何を入れるのがいいか
We're
な
transforming the poison smoke
いいもの
into
できそうな予
the
感
heroic geist, which you'll need mist liquid for. I know I realized just now that we haven't really shown off all of these
どれ
items,
にしようかな。
but there's just so many items to choose from that you'll probably want to do the same thing. But regardless,
ちゃんと考えないと
Heroic Geist has the Soul series for effect 1. It delays the target's turn while increasing their stun gauge. Effect 2 is all stats up,
何にしようか。
which is as
悩んだ
simple as it sounds. This increases attack, defense, and speed, but all stats down is decreasing it. Effect 3, which is kind of sort of a double-edged sword right there, honestly.
次はどうしようかな。
Effect 3 will be Inflict Curse, which is as simple as it sounds. And Effect 4 is, well, inflicting all sorts of
何にし
status
ようか。
ailments.
悩んだわ
Inflict Burn, Frostbite, all the way up to Paralysis. Why did I do that again? Maybe I should actually just, execute the synthesis right away instead of just, going back all the time.
こんな感じかな。
So yeah, maybe I should just do that. We have time for, we have time for one more thing. Because, well, as it turns out, we're definitely going to have a lot of things to do here in terms of alchemy stuff. Because, let's just face it, we need to fill out this, ASAP. So we're gonna do this one more recipe morph type
でき
deal.
そうな何を入れるのがいいかな。
So, in order to make an Arcan cell, we'll need to have,
いいもの。
Holy Arbor Crystal, gemstones, a Puni Ball for extra measures, and also a Rainbow Gemstone, which we just so happen to have.
何かが変わりそう。
And there you go. Arc NCL is clearly a synth item, and nothing more and nothing less from that. But it's going to be important for all sorts of weapon slash armor.
上達してきた気
Yeah,
がする。
weapon slash armor syntheses going forward here.
どこに入れようかな。
So, very clearly, it's a synth item. Nothing more, nothing less. So,
とりあえ
yes,
ず
sir.
なんか入れちゃうか。
So, with effect 1, synth quality. Effect 2 is effect spread. Effect 3 is element value plus
なんか入
1.
れちゃうか。
And you can add elixir to the equation from that. And by using recipe morph, which we clearly don't have, even though we should, you can make an elixir from that. Very nice indeed. We're making very, very steady progress from absolutely everything that we have to do. Amazing stuff. Clearly amazing stuff here.
休まる。
So, let's see. Let's see.
どこに行くの？
Now, I think we have just a few... Oh, yes. We have a few more side quests to do. Actually, not really a few more to do, because this game never ends. Yeah. I think we only have a fair few amount of side quests left to do before we end our side questing ventures, before we move on to other side adventures here, so we're gonna end it there. Next time on Atelier Ryza, even more side quests, because, well, let's face it, I want to do everything, and everything includes side quests. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.